Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently fighting England, and I just realized that their forces are separating. Now, they're likely to be able to just turn right around and come back in, right? They're going to have a river crossing if we can defeat this 16k fast enough. The major issue here is the fact that they've got a 3-star general, but this guy's only 451. Our general is 3-2. Do we have a Miltech up on them? They are Miltech 20. We are Miltech 21. So we do have a Miltech up on them. And we can afford to take losses way more than they can. So I think we go for it. When will these guys get locked in? Oh, they're all moving. Okay. Never mind. The whole point is moot. Wonderful. Well, we're going to have England down here occupied incredibly quickly. And then we're going to be able to send multiple armies up towards Ireland, which appears to be where they're planning on making their last stand here. And I'm okay with that. Let's go take Ulster. We'll just allow them to do whatever they want over here on Ireland. And Estonia is going to be knocked out of this war quite soon. Yes, quite soon indeed. And then we can send these two armies to go fight Finnmark. That's the idea here. Inca should not, in theory, be too much of a threat for Ethiopia and Brazil. We hope. Okay, we will go ahead and say that there will be a new tariff. And then we're going to push in over this direction as soon as we can. Actually, we can't right now. Once we occupy Ulster, though, we'll be able to pass over the crossing here. Excellent. Just a little bit longer here. 7% on the London siege. Now we can cross over at will. Okay, so we have them trapped on Ireland here. Yeah, that's fine. Finnmark can do that. We've got some separatists over here. We will take those out. Wonderful. So, we should not have any trouble with 80,000 troops over here dealing with this particular army. We're going to attack Sligo for right now, and Donegal. England will be under control shortly. They're consolidating currently in Ireland, which we're completely okay with. I have no problems with that. Byzantine peasants? Okay, they're probably just passing through. And we've occupied Mosul back. Wonderful. Okay. They've occupied Desmond. We don't care. We're going to come over this way. No, we're not. We're going to come back to Tyrone. We're going to block them off here. That is a really expensive church. We're going to take the prestige hit. That is way too much. Okay, we won this siege, which means that this army is now freed up to go attack Finnmark. Fantastic. This also means that Estonia is nearly knocked out of this war. And now they are knocked out of this war. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and talk to Estonia here. We're at 99% war score on them. Would they allow us to just take everything? Actually, we can't. Not quite. It's so close. We'll just bring them down to a 1 province, but they won't accept it yet. So we'll just give them some time. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddies. We just won the Siege of Cumbria, and we're just going to continue taking territory over here. And we're just going to kind of let these guys do what they want, although We could do this. These guys are just going to come around and come back in, right? But we're going to have reinforcements nearby as well. And even if we lose this, we can afford to take these losses. Okay. This is fine. And yeah, we're going to take huge hits here because of their ridiculous general. But that's okay. Our reinforcements will arrive soon enough. In theory. There's our reinforcements. It's not enough. But, like, we're still going to lose this battle. But we're just going to retreat to Ulster. And then one retreated to Scarborough. That's fine. We'll just swap these around. We won the Siege of London, which means that England is under our control. And we can bring these troops up. Let's check real quick in the ledger to see just how strong England is in its manpower. They are out of manpower. Wonderful. They cannot afford to take these losses. Okay. So we're going to bring these guys up to Donegal and these guys to Tyrone. And we're going to pop in our 2-star general this time. We have converted, so we will go ahead and do another conversion. Wonderful. These guys can attack up over here. Wonderful. And we're going to push down this direction. We'll see where they go here. They're going to Leinster. I'm fine with this. Okay. We're going to fight them in Pale, and we'll have reinforcements on the way. Again, we can afford to take these losses. That's awkward. Estonia is requesting peace. Let's check here for the Estonia peace deal. They would not accept the peace deal that we want to give them. I mean, we could leave them like this and just take cash, I suppose. It'd clean up the border gore down over here. There's still border gore up here, though. No, I think I would much, much rather have this piece of land than 75 gold. Okay, let's take these guys over to Limerick. And we'll see what their plan here is. They're going back into Leinster. They're not going to want to fight this. But they have to. They have the leadership. We have the numbers and the equipment. And with our numbers, we will eventually wear them down. Even if we lose this battle, we will not lose the next. And we're not going to lose this battle, it looks like. Wonderful. We are going to come down over this way and attack. They're going into Connacht. We don't have leadership here, but that's okay. They have no morale. Actually, we need to be attacking the Hebrides, and so we shall. Wonderful. We stack wiped them. Okay. So that is England pretty thoroughly under control. Fantastic. We have occupations up here somehow? Oh, Venice was up here. Cool. Thanks, buddies. So the question is, how do we go about forcing Finnmark out of this war? Do we want to take territory from Finnmark? It's a good question. They have -3 reasons to accept Estonia leaving the war. And Church of England. That's adorable. We'll deal with those rebels. No problem whatsoever. And we are just going to attack up over this direction, do something like this, and just see about knocking Finnmark completely out of the war, I think. We may take a pretty hefty chunk of territory from them, realistically. But we're now at a position where they're going to be incredibly hard-pressed to come back here. Ethiopia and Brazil is getting a little wrecked, but that's okay. We kind of don't care. We'll attack Sligo. Of course, we won the Battle of Yaka. I was hoping that Ethiopia and Brazil would be able to hold their own here, but they absolutely cannot. These guys are going to be hard-pressed to do anything to us on the other side of the Atlantic. Which is where the majority of the battle is, of course, happening. That is Estonia wanting peace. We will decline that. We cannot make it up here because of this fleet, although the French fleet is actually coming over to fight that. That is 13 heavy ships, so that's going to be a tough battle for them, actually. Yeah, let's just start taking back territory over here. Estonia, are you interested in piecing out just yet? They need an additional 2 reasons. That's fine. The fort in Kola. Yeah, that's some awkward fort pathing. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, the French fleet ended up losing here. That's okay. So, as far as England goes, what do we want? What can we get? Can we get all of England here? We can't quite. Inca we don't care about. Estonia we do care about. They only have 1 reason currently. So that's okay. And Finnmark, I mean, what can we actually get here? We could do something like that. That would clean up a lot of this border gore up here. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Okay. So I think we have overall a vague sort of plan of what we're going to take. Although we don't really from England. We just got the Venetian army here. And we're going to continue to utilize it for now. We may expand it a little bit later on. But as far as England goes, do we want to just take all of Ireland from them? We can do that. And clean up some of these slightly more awkward places to conquer. And do something like that. That would theoretically be doable. How much more war score can we get here? We can get quite a lot. Okay. Sounds good to me. They're gonna love being Amhara. Everyone will love being Amhara. That's how this works. What fleet is this? This is the Venetian fleet. Okay. They're just suiciding. That's never gonna work. Yep. They suicided. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. This up here is vaguely concerning, and I'm actually going to send our army to go deal with that. And then they'll just come up like that. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and convert again. Fantastic. We have a new heir. That's a good sign. I only want this army doing that. This army is intended to continue capping back this territory. Excellent. We converted Loango, and next... Actually, we should be sorting by unity here. We should be doing Venezia. Wonderful. Venice, of course. Okay. So we shouldn't really have... Who is this? This is Estonia. Let's see if Estonia is ready to accept our deal. Actually, they are. We accept this. They're just negotiating for themselves, and we'll core all of those. Wonderful. So now we are against Finnmark, England, Inca, and England's colonies. Yeah, Ethiopian Brazil is struggling right now, although they do have an army. I thought they had gotten stack wiped, but apparently they had not. Fascinating. If only France would go help them out. That would be funny. We definitely want to attack Poland over here, although these guys, who are they allied with? Poland. We're going to start building a spy network in Poland. We're not going to do anything with it just yet. But Poland is one of our next targets, for sure. In the Europe area. These guys can head over here. And yeah, that'll be fine. From there, we can head in theory, like that. Wonderful. So the Finnmark army is over here. That's fine. At this point, surely they immediately put that fleet back out if we try to go across. What? What? Why did they not stop us from crossing with their fleet? Okay. That was a very silly thing for England to do. I'll accept it. Okay, so we want to definitely come up over this way. They have this 12k army here. This is 621 versus 840. We've got a value cannon. We'll put this guy in charge. I don't see the Venetian army beating the Finnmark army, but we'll see. Who's going to attack here? We would be considered the attacker. This, I believe, we would be considered the defender. Yes, we would. And they're going into Polish territory. Okay, we'll go ahead and convert. We'll convert Benghazi. Excellent. They don't want to fight us. That's interesting. What is Finnmark's Miltech? 19? Oh, we might actually just win this straight up. I'd be okay with that. We'll see. Are we rolling poorly? We're rolling a little poorly. We're rolling a lot poorly. A whole lot poorly. Yeah, those early rolls screwed us. That's okay. We kept them busy. That's the important thing. The siege is going to be done quite soon. It's at 0% now. Hey, Inca. Do you want out of this war? No, they don't. Interestingly, Finnmark isn't really interested in getting out of the war either. Of course, we want this territory from them. So, they're pretty concerned about that right now. I guess I don't blame them. Well, we'll just keep making our way up over this way. At this point, this war has gone swimmingly. 0.5 corruption? Irrelevant. It'll be gone soon. Retreating all the way to there, huh? Okay, that's fine. 14% on this siege. And we'll be done with Finnmark soon enough. This over here is definitely a little concerning. I don't see the Ethiopian-Brazilian army anymore. Ethiopian Canada is just kind of chilling. Okay. We'll convert Verona next. These guys can come on in. And we will begin sieging the Finnmark capital. 50 dip power? I don't want to lose dip power. We'll take the prestige hit for now. Any moment now, White Karelia here will fall. And yeah, our next moves are, of course, to attack the Byzantines and Poland over here. And this did indeed fall. We'll actually go to Soroka, and we'll take that back. Excellent. Finnmark just occupied... Oh, over here. That's rude. What's our war score against Finnmark? 44%. Okay. That should go up pretty dramatically once we occupy all of their territories. We can grab a Miltech here. We're still 3 years ahead of time. We can keep 1174 power saved, and we don't have any ideas that we can put in currently. How close are we currently to manufactories? 4.7%. Okay. Certainly awkward. We're going to hold off on our military tech for now until we get closer to our cap. Just use it a little bit more efficiently, if at all possible. So as soon as the Finnmarkian capital here falls, we should be in a pretty good position. Oh, hello, there is an Ethiopian-Brazil army there. The Incan army can't fight them, is the thing. Okay, Finnmark is occupying over here right now. That's super awkward for us. But we won the Siege of Kola. And we lost our military advisor. Fort defense? Oof. But we'll take him for the 3 military power. I would like to switch over to admin focus, ASAP. Okay. European first can make its way back over here, and we can actually get rid of this fort. That's irrelevant. Finnmark were at 99%. They would actually accept this. We could even get a few pieces of gold out of this. 18, to be precise, is the most that they can get. Okay. Give us that sweet, sweet land. And we will core those. Wonderful. These guys, well, we'll just disband them. We'll also get rid of this fort. That is not necessary. Wonderful. Now, the English still hold the Isle of Man here, and this is not going to go well for us. Well, there's only 2 heavy ships there, actually. This might go okay. Yeah, that's a bit rough. Those heavy ships are tough. Okay. So, the question is, what can we now actually get? We substantially expanded our Scandinavian holdings. Would we be willing to peace out with just this? Almost. We can probably go a little further. We have exiled armies. Yeah, that's a thing. And sorry, Ethiopian Brazil, you're kind of on your own here, buddies. Where do we have a transport fleet? Here's one. I'd love to drop a transport fleet over here. And we'll see if we can just scooch around while these guys are being occupied by the French. If they don't have any ports where they can repair over here, then they're eventually going to get a pretty hefty attrition penalty. Also, who holds this? Shetland. They're independent. Allied with Poland. Roger that. Okay, we have converted Benghazi. We will convert Quelimane next. Wonderful. Okay. And we'll wait for these ships to pass by. Where are they going? They're just kind of chilling here. Actually, they seem to have left. We'll convert Cape. And the idea here is I would like to land on Man. I don't know where those troops went. Oh, hello. British rebels are a bad thing for us. Wait, they're docked up at Man right now. Are they just going to let us do this? Surely not. This is so greedy. We just had a colony finish, so let's go put in another colony over here. Actually, we'll fill in over here first. Surely they don't let us do this. This is so greedy. It's taking so long to get off here. Ooh, 2 February. That is going to take forever to make a landing here. If they contest, we have these 95 light ships. We won the Battle of London, as we expected. And we will attack these rebels over here. I mean, we're still 2 months away here. They're probably just waiting for their optimal tick here. Which will be on 1 February. Well, actually, they would need to depart right now. Now would be the optimal time for them to depart. Let's see if they do. They did not. Okay. We're going to put these transports away. Because these guys are going to be forced out of port momentarily. Let's check in on how Ethiopia and Brazil is doing over here. Poorly is the answer. They're pretty overrun. Roger that. Let's put an end to this war, shall we? I think we could maybe give up these locations. They would not currently accept this because of ongoing battles. That's fine. We'll allow those battles to finish. Now they would currently accept this. Actually, they would not quite. Demands exceed war score, length of war, current peace offer. Okay. Now they would accept this. They have 5 reasons. Any of these worth 5 reasons? I highly doubt it. Anything over here? No. Maybe a couple of locations over here? Okay, they would allow us to take 1 location in Argentina and give that to Ethiopia and Brazil. And we still have 1 reason here, so this is what it is. We can get this. This is fine. We deny Isle of Man to them, which is huge for our future war plans. And then we just need to deal with Scotland and England in future. I accept this. We have 2 fewer rivals. Pratiharas, huh? Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and core everything here. We're going to have some rebellions for a little while. There's no doubt about that. We're going to need to take the European 3rd and put this down over here. We're going to need to take the 1st British and put this back over here. The European 4th should really be located probably over here. And the European 2nd somewhere over here. And then this is the 1st Nordic, which can be moved down over here. Okay, excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to deal with this overextension. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.